Welcome to Pemberley Farm. Well, this morning we're going to have a little bit different video. We're going to talk about the direction of Pemberley Farm and this YouTube channel in this coming year. Our word for this year, 2026, we're in 2026, is growth. And that growth doesn't just encompass growth here on the farm or growth on our YouTube channel or any of our social media. It's growth in every aspect of our life. And so that's what we're concentrating on this year, is growth in every area of our life. So, but as far as you're concerned, what I want to tell you is about the growth here at Pemberley Farm as a whole and on the YouTube channel. If you've noticed that we haven't put up a lot of videos in the last few years, we started out pretty good and then, kind of fell by the wayside because, life happens in spite of all you can do. But anyway, so we've kind of purposed in our heart in this year of growth to do better. And so we're starting out at one video per week, and we put it up on Saturday mornings. Every Saturday morning there'll be a video go live from Pemberley Farm. And it'll be about all different things. Our last video was about cooking. This one is different, but we'll also have videos about our animals. When the garden starts, this is the beginning of February that I'm filming this, of 2026. And so there's not a lot of gardening going on right now. But as the gardening starts, there'll be a lot more videos about that and getting ready for that. And so we've got a lot of plans as far as what to film and what to do in this beginning part of the year. So stay with us for that. Now, as far as the farm as a whole, now, we've got cows. We raise all our own beef, pork, and chicken, and we have cows, and we've downsized our cows a little bit. You can only feed so many cows, and you only need so many cows. And so we have downsized our cows just a little bit over the last year or so. And that's okay, because we still have plenty, and we're not going to grow in that except as our mama cow has babies, and we are due another baby in probably the end of April, the beginning of May. So that'll be exciting, and we'll share that with you. But anyway, so where is Pemberley Farm going as a whole? Well, we are going to become much more active on all social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, here on YouTube, and on TikTok. Now, some of those, you've met Ashley, Ashley. Ashley will take care of a lot of that. I'm the Facebook person for the most part, and she does all the other stuff, and I may be the face of YouTube, but she does all the behind the scenes work because I don't have a clue. And so she does all that hard work. You just don't see her doing it. So anyway, but that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to concentrate on pushing out from our media, social media, a lot more than we have. The other thing is, we have for years had a web page. Now, we haven't done anything on it in years, and some of the stuff on it is like from 2022. So because it's not what we want it to be, but we are in the process, even as we speak right now in February of 2022, of we have hired somebody to help us create the web page that we want. And so there will be a lot of new things on that web page. It will be much easier to navigate, and we will have a Pemberley Farm store on our web page. And so that will be so exciting. So some of the things that people live close to us or in the general region that come to our classes, they get to purchase our herbal teas and a whole lot of the things that we have. You will be able to do that online pretty soon, actually. So we're hopeful that within the next month that we can have most everything set up pretty good so that we can kind of launch that. And we'll do a video on a launch of our official new web page, even though it's the same web address. And if you want to go look at some of our old stuff, it's pemberleyfarm.net, pemberleyfarm.net. So you can go look at our old stuff, but I will tell you it's all old. I updated some of our social media addresses recently, but other than that, that's about all I know how to do. And so until we get it finalized and up, everything for the most part on there is old, but there's some interesting stuff. So you can still go look at some of the pictures from years ago, and just kind of bookmark that so you can come back to it when we launch the new page. Okay, and speaking of launch, now we're going to do something that we've not done before. For those of you who are new to us, and there's a lot of you, and we appreciate you so very much, more than you know, but those of you who are new to us, we had a different Facebook page, and it was just called Pemberley Farm. Now our Facebook page is called Pemberley Farm Homestead, and the reason for that is because someone stole our original Pemberley Farm page, and they used it for a few minutes basically, and then they abandoned it. Well, I can still go look at it, but I have no control over it. There were 4 admins on that page, and they took us everyone off, and we have no control over that page. We can still go look at what we put up there years ago, but we can't do anything with it because we can't get into it. So anyway, so we became Pemberley Farm Homestead. Also on that old page, we had a group that people would ask questions, and we would have, it was kind of a fun group, and we lost that as well when we lost our main page. So we created a new page called Pemberley Farm Q&A Community. I think that's what it's called. Is that right, Ashley?
Communities first. Pemberley Farm Community Q&A.
Pemberley Farm Community Q&A. See, I told you, she's the one behind the scenes of everything. So anyway, and she's a much prettier face. I don't know why I'm the one out here. So anyway, so we've not done anything with it. There's been a couple of posts on there, but we've not done anything with it since we created it, basically. That is about to change. Now again, remember, this is February the 9th. See, I don't even know. It's the 10th. It's February the 10th of 2026. Well, we will post on our regular Facebook page, Pemberley Farm Homestead, about a launch that is coming on February 16th, 2026, of the new Q&A page group. It's a group, not a page. Sorry. The Pemberley Farm Community Q&A group. Anyway, so you know we're launching the group. Well, what will the group be about? The group is going to be every Monday through Sunday. There will be a different subject, and Ashley will put on the screen the pictures of what those subjects will be. So every Monday is Meal Plan Monday, and you may say, I don't meal plan. I don't want to meal plan. I don't want to do anything about meal planning. But we're going to give you some tips and tricks. And if you don't meal plan like, big deal meal plan, we can still give you some tips and tricks about staying ahead of, oh my gosh, I don't know what to have for supper. Oh, what am I going to do about this or that? We're going to go over all that. And so every Monday we're going to have a short post on that. And if we get really good, not anytime soon, but if we get really good, we may do a video that comes with YouTube that will go with it. But no promises on that yet. That's just something that we're working towards. So anyway, so it's Trough Talk Tuesday is talking about everything to do with animals. Animal husbandry, basically, is what we're talking about. Weeding Wednesday. Now, I don't want to know about weeding. Well, yeah, you do. If you want to garden, whether you garden in a pot or in a 40-acre field or anything in between. You want to talk about gardening, and we're not just going to talk about weeds. We're going to talk about a lot of things. And then Thursday will be Thoughtful Thursday, and it's going to be kind of a short devotion, but it'll be tied to homesteading. I've already got a couple of them that are really good that I want to share with you. Just a couple of short things about homesteading in a devotional sense. And then Friday, what is Friday?
Food preservation.
Food Preservation Friday. See? So Food Preservation Friday, we will talk, not everything all at once, we will talk about canning, dehydrating, fermenting, I already said dehydrating. Any way you can preserve food, freezing, we're gonna talk about it. But we're talking about it in small sections. And then Saturday is Social Media Saturday, and only on those days can you post on you as a person that comes to the group. You can post your social media. Say if you have a farm or you are sponsoring an event or something like that on Saturday. That's going to be Social Media Saturday, and those are the only days now that you can post that type of thing. So you can post and ask questions and share ideas under any of these days. Like if you've got some great idea about something we're talking about as far as canning, and there's something you do that you just think is wonderful and you want to share, those things you can post under. You can post with those. Anything. If there's some other idea you want, you can, any day you can post anything except about social media. That is restricted to Saturdays. And then we have Reset Sunday. And so Sunday is truly a day of rest, should be a day of rest. And so on those days we'll post about all manner of different things as far as rest and resetting yourself and your family, your farm, whatever, for the coming week. And even if on Sunday evening or Sunday afternoon you sit down with your planner and you plan out your week. Now I understand, believe me, I understand when I say that the best laid plans of mice and men, we plan and God laughs, that kind of thing, because I can't tell you how many plans I make and something happens to interrupt it. But still, and I understand there are people who like to shoot from the hip or fly by the seat of their pants. I understand that too. But it also always is helpful to get a little bit more done in our lives if we've planned it out just a little bit, if we know what's coming, and if things happen that interrupt that, that's okay. I mean, we can regroup, reset. So anyway, that's where we're going with this, and we're really excited about it. Every day, say on Trough Talk Tuesday, we will set up, the main thing for that will come up, the main post for that will come up, and then I will do a post separately from that, and Ashley will do a post separately from that. And then y'all, like I said, y'all can ask questions. You can tell us what you're doing. If you've got some issue with an animal and you either have a question or some problem we're talking about that you have a solution to, please, we want you to share. We want it, the name here is community, and that's what we're trying our best to build, is community, so that everybody has input. Okay, we want everybody to have input, and so we're excited about it. We're excited about the changes for the farm and all the things that are coming up. So please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel here and ring the bell so that you get the notifications. Go and like our Facebook page, Pemberley Farm Homestead, and if you do Instagram or TikTok, go ahead and follow us on that. We're Pemberley Farm Homestead everywhere, except our website is pemberleyfarm.net. Everything else is Pemberley Farm Homestead. And so don't forget to do that and follow along with us. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to our channel, helps it to grow. And we just hope that you have the best week and the best day. God bless you from Pemberley Farm.